watching KRON 4 News at 9.
We think that it's a serious invasion of our privacy and civil liberties. We think it will seriously harm and further increase policing and incarceration.
Now at 9, San Francisco police leaders are waiting to find out whether or not they'll be allowed to access private surveillance cameras to monitor events and help solve crimes after the fact. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight on KRON 4 News at 9. I'm Grant Lotus.
And I'm Catherine Heenan. San Francisco police, they've been talking about this. It's something they really want. We know tonight they might have to wait until at least September, maybe longer, in order to get approval from city supervisors. The board initially was scheduled to talk about the proposal at its meeting tonight, maybe reach a decision. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. The discussion, in fact, has not made it out of the Rules Committee.
KRON 4's Amanda Harry joins us now. She's live in the newsroom to explain more about this possible change and why it is so controversial. Amanda?
Good evening. An attorney with the Electronic Frontier Foundation tells me they've had people reach out to them concerned about this ordinance. It would allow police access to private security cameras, but police say it could help solve and prevent crimes.
And these cameras include everything from doorbell cameras that people have on their apartments and homes. They include cameras that shop owners have outside facing the street and facing inside the store. And they include networks of hundreds of cameras that business districts across the city have set up.
San Francisco police and the mayor have proposed an ordinance that would allow law enforcement to gain access to camera devices used by homeowners and businesses. Police Chief Bill Scott believes these privately owned cameras could help patrol officers since the department is short-staffed.
Would allow the police to access these both in real time, meaning allowing live monitoring of what's happening on the street, and to access large amounts of historical footage.
Chief Scott says live footage would be sought only during specific police operations arranged with prior approval. But Mukund Rati, an attorney with the Electronic Frontier Foundation, says police would be overstepping and it's unnecessary.
We think that it's a serious invasion of our privacy and civil liberties. We think it will seriously harm and further increase policing and incarceration. But there's been very little specific examples of how getting live access to a camera that faces the street would actually help the police solve any of these problems any more than any of the other tools they already have.
The San Francisco Board of Supervisors held public comment on the ordinance Monday. Rati says people were vocal.
And over 40 people in the community came out to express their opposition to the policy.
I asked Rati what they would do if the ordinance does eventually pass.
So we're going to look very closely at how the police use this live monitoring, what kind of damage it causes, any increase in distrust, any misuse of the system.
The clerk of the board says the Rules Committee will discuss the surveillance cameras ordinance on September 12th and decide whether it will be brought to the board for a vote. Live in the newsroom, Amanda Harry, KRON 4 News.